How's it going, Scorpio? And welcome to the channel. My name is Robin and this is Aries Fire Tarot. So thanks so much for joining me today for your May 2019 financial reading. I've got the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck in my hands and I'm just going to start shuffling them. I was a little hesitant to start the recording because there's certain moments in my neighborhood where every single dog starts to bark at the same time. So I was like waiting to see how it would go because it usually inspires my dog to bark also. Does anybody have a dog? Let me know in the comments. You know, and she's not a miniature breed, so it's not an adorable bark. It's deafening and terrifying. So anyway, hope you guys are great. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to get you guys a really good financial read. It's something that everybody's generally concerned about, what's going to happen with money. Just a sec. I'm not sure if I showed you the cards yet. Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition. I really like this deck because the characters are just so bold and they speak, right? So I hope you agree with that. I'm just going to do a quick little deck cut here, and then I'll get started on your reading there, Scorpio. Just do one more. Okay. All right, Scorpio, finance reading. General reading, guys. You know what that means, right? Hopefully it applies to everybody, but it might not. Wheel of Fortune, guys. I just love getting this card in readings because it's like, get ready for the next phase. You know, the wheel's about to turn. You know, this is like you're on the ride of life and you get to stop at different aspects on that ride. Sometimes I just have to let the cards soak in. So if I'm silent for a moment, just let me go with that. Then I've followed that up with the Two of Wands. I see some of you looking into different paths right now, but you're just sort of at the beginning of it. I think some of you have musings of what you would like to do. I saw this really interesting video, you guys, that I think there's some of you on the channel right now that you might be of a certain age where you're considering retirement. I just see life stages in the Wheel of Fortune. But anyway, what was her name? Gail Minogue, I think. And she was talking about how many people think that between 60 and 65 is the age to retire. And then that kind of follows up with people like their demise at around 70, 71, because they have this fixed idea that 65 is like, okay, well, that's it. You know, I'm retired, you know. And she was saying that that is the time that we should go into our alternative career, you know, to keep ourselves busy. So that's what I'm seeing here. I think some of you could be either done with the regular workforce or you're ready to exit, you know, just as a matter of timing. But you shouldn't stop. You shouldn't just sit there. I've got the Queen of Coins here. I love this card in this reading right now because this is like one of the most determined energies in the deck. Queen of Coins, she sets her mind on something and she just never stops moving. And this is the energy that I'm getting so far is here. You guys should not stop moving. Even if you have the opportunity to never work again, you should be doing something because it keeps you alive rather than just living. So my grandmother, she just recently passed away. Both of them dead, but my grandmother on my dad's side, she always had her hands busy. She lived till she was 97 years old and she always was doing something. Like she would take in sewing. She was always crafting. She was always doing something. And she said, you have to keep your hands busy, Robin. And I've never forgotten that advice. So even if you are sitting still, like take up a craft that you can do while you're sitting still because it keeps your mind active. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Sorry, I had my trusty cup of tea handy though. So anyway, and it's back. Anyway, we'll just push on. So you need to keep busy in some degree. Like if you're fortunate enough not to have to work, I mean, maybe do some volunteering or whatever if you don't need the money. But I think some of you just need to keep doing some source of income, you know, and I pulled the 10 of coins cards while I was at it here. So the 10 of coins card is like to me, it's the jackpot card, right? It's like, this is going to turn out very well for you, whatever it is that you've got planned that's going on in the background. You could be doing something part-time. You could be doing something in your downtime. I just see busy hands. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys. I just see some sort of crafting. I'm seeing, it's just weird. I see things being put together to be sold. Let me know if that's you guys. This is something that you could really even pick up if you wanted to. Like, if you're good with your hands. I mean, that's always like going to farmers markets, something like that, to sell your product. So you've got the Ace of Cups here, you guys. So the Ace is, it's bringing something into you, and the Cups are about emotion. So you definitely have a new beginning available to you. So I'm seeing this even if you guys have recently lost a job or, you know, been bought out or downsized or something. There's always something that you can do. There's always a next phase of life here. So what I'm seeing here is just a next chapter, basically. So this could be, you know, some of you, like I said, you could have, here I'm stuck, hold on. You know, you could have been downsized out of your company, and then now what? You know, you could be almost ready to retire, but not quite. You could have taken early retirement, or you're planning ahead. But I really think that we should just get the idea of retirement and put it to the side, because you should never retire. You should change your focus. Check out that Gail Minogue, because she was quite an inspiration. I just stumbled across her last week and I found her. I was like, well, that's a different way of looking at things, because I just see so many seniors kind of like they just sit there, right? And that's not how I want to live when I get there, right? And this is pretty funny that I just pulled the Hermit card. So like, this is, to me, I'm pulling this card because this is not what you want for yourself. You don't want to sit around and be alone and like feel sorry for yourself. I think this is reaching some people that you've just had an alternative thrust upon you, or you'll be looking for something in the future. So I'm not seeing this as like you need to go and be by yourself and be inspired. I'm seeing like you do not want to be alone. You need to be active and involved in something. I see some sort of life event turning here for you. And for some of you, it could have been a little bit devastating. So don't sit back and feel sorry about it, guys. Like, you need to see that as an opportunity. Wayne Dwyer speaks about that. Got the Fool card, and the Fool is, he's not an idiot. Like, the name of the card is a misnomer. This guy is prepared to start a new journey. He's looking forward into his future, and he's very certain, you know, and he's open to what is going to happen. So I'm really seeing some shifting sands here for you guys, and you're gonna have to roll with it. You're gonna have to want to just get off that platform, or get off at that platform when it stops, because I don't think you're gonna have a choice, right? You're gonna have a choice of what you want to do when you get there. But you might not necessarily, I think some of this is gonna be forced upon you for some of you, and some of you it's gonna be a choice. But the overall energy I'm getting is that some of you are just, you're going to be faced with an opportunity to change your life. And we say opportunity because that's the only way to look at it. And you know what? I've lost a job. I got downsized about 10 years ago, and I know how rough it is, you know, and it was very difficult in that moment to see it as an opportunity, but it was, because I wouldn't have lasted there. Anyway, enough about me. So you guys have a really, there's a silver lining to a thundercloud is what I'm seeing here. So I pulled one more card here for you, from the Starman Tarot deck, because I had it sitting to the side here. And I find these actually, however much I love them, I find them hard to read because I'm colorblind. So I've got the Princess of Pentacles. So, and this would be a page in traditional tarot. Hi. So there's definitely some message coming in from the universe to you. It's about your finances. It's about an opportunity. It'll be an opportunity to learn something about what you need. It'll be a job opportunity, or an opportunity that you'll create yourself, because I do see busy hands here. So if you're going through a tough time, you guys, you're just going to have to keep going. You know, you don't have a choice, really. You can't just sit down and go, this sucks. You know, you can do that for a day or two, but get up and keep moving, because that's just the nature of life. And I just see that you're gonna move forward, and everything is gonna be beautiful. Like, I'm just gonna show you the jackpot card here again, because this is your outcome. And your anchor card is the Wheel of Fortune. So you need to consider that an opportunity, and just have this wide-eyed sort of expectation when that does happen. And if you do need to kind of sit around and console yourself or whatever for a couple days, do that. But then start planning, like start looking, like start the planning here with the Two of Wands, you guys. You still have a future no matter what your age is. And I'm just getting sort of a 40 to 50 plus. I don't know why I'm getting that age range here. You guys, if you're not shy, you can let me know what your age is down in the comments. I'm 54. Oh my God, I can't even believe it. But anyway, so things are always happening, and we just have to keep on adapting with what happens with circumstances that are out of our control here. So I just see sort of a mixed energy. I see some of you taking the option of being early retired. I see some of you just done with whatever your corporate job is or your day-to-day job is, and you're going to be moving on. But you really have an exciting opportunity coming up, even though it may not feel like it to some of you right now. And if you have something going on part-time in the background for yourself that makes you happy, that you do on the side, keep doing that, because I see this vision that is going to be bigger than you ever expected here with the 10 of coins. So I hope this was a great reading for you guys. I really enjoyed doing this for you. So I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments, and definitely subscribe to the channel while you're here, because that helps me with my side project. So I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Bye.